Good morning, friends. This morning quote is very relevant. The biggest adventure you can live or you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Friends, the biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Friends, there is no denying the fact that every one of us has our dreams and aspirations. And what is life without adventure? I don't think there is any life without adventure. The recent achievement of Subhranshu Mishra from Lucknow, uh, going into space successfully, exploring the area of space, getting information, and coming successfully, landing down, and there is no hurdle. The challenge that he faced was an iconic one after squadron leader Rakesh Sharma. This is the second biggest achievement that India has, achieved in the field of space research and exploration. So the recent story of success of Subhranshu Mishra, you know, underscores the idea that if you have your own dream, that you have to take an adventure. The adventure that you can take is to live the life of your dreams. The fact that you have to champions the idea of pursuing your passions and dreams as the ultimate adventure of life. You have to champions the idea of pursuing your passions and dreams as the ultimate adventure of life. It emphasizes the thrill, fulfillment, and personal growth that comes from changing and aspiring your changing and just getting through your aspirations. Friends, you may ask this question, that why have I given this quote, that the greatest adventure you can take is to live a life of your dreams. See what happens. Generally, men and women, young boys and children, everybody has his dreams and aspirations. But the fact is that no one wants to come out of the comfort zone. Earlier, women often thought that their comfort zone was confined to the kitchen and to the household. But now, see, the scenario has changed drastically. Then you can ask the reason for this change. The women in our country or all over the world have taken up the adventure of living the life of their dreams. They can be seen working as pilots, working as Air Force pilots, working as a space research scientist, working as a doctor, as working as an engineers. They have come out of their comfort zone. They have left behind the kitchen because that was not meant for life, fulfillment. It was simply one aspect of their responsibility that they used to perform, and they're still performing. But the fact that they started living out of their comfort zone, they started championing the idea of pursuing their dreams and passions as the ultimate adventure of life. So the biggest adventure one can take signifies the most exciting, challenging, and rewarding journey one has to embark on. Adventure often entails exploration. Adventure often entails exploration, risk, and the possibility of discovery. It pushes one out of the comfort zone, promoting growth and learning. If you really want to have your personal growth and if you really want to explore new ideas, you have to come out of your comfort zone and you have to take up an adventure in your life. By stating this fact, we can understand that life is not meant to be a bed of roses. It is a bed of thorns. If you have decided you have to make your life filled with certain achievement, then you have to come out of your comfort zone. The quote also underscores the extraordinary journey of adventure that requires, courage, determination. You have to pursue your dreams and aspirations with, determination. This pursuit deeply relates to personal and meaningful adventure filled with triumph, setbacks, learning, and growth. See, if you're taking an adventure, whether on land or in the air or in any part of your life, it might, encompass risk and certain kind of setbacks. A mountaineer trying to climb a mountain, undergoes several setbacks, but eventually he pursues his dream. He has to become one with a historic or with a pioneering, achievement. Therefore, he never stops. He faces the challenges. He chases his dreams by, falling and climbing and ascending and falling again and again, and ultimately he climbs. So life that really aligns with your adventure or with your authentic self must be full of, determination, and you have to pursue your dream with a strong willpower. In essence, the quote suggests that the path of your dream may be covered with challenges, risk, but it is an adventure worth taking. You have to take the adventure if you really want to be iconic in the world. It is an adventure worth taking. It encourages us to brave the uncertainty. There may be uncertainty. One has to brave the uncertainty and also the dangers that may come in the path of your journey. You have to strive towards living a life true to your dreams and aspirations. It is a call to choose the exhilarating adventure of authenticity over the comfort and conformity. Life of Amelia Earhart is an example. She exemplifies the life of Amelia Earhart exemplifies this quote that one should live the life of one's dream. How it exemplifies this quote, just I'm going to briefly tell the thing that happened with Amelia. Amelia Earhart had a dream to become aviator. She was the first woman who became the iconic figure in the world. She had a dream and passion of coming into aviation field at an early age. She pursued her dream of becoming a pilot in an era when women faced significant societal barriers. The time when Amelia Earhart, decided to become a woman pilot and come into the field of aviation was not an easy one. That time the woman faced societal barrier. Despite the fact that she had to face societal barriers and prevailing gender norms of time, she continued pursuing her dream and she fearlessly embarked upon a journey that would, make her one of the most iconic figures in aviation history. Her determination to live a life of her dreams took her to new heights, both figuratively and literally. And in 1932, she, flew over the Atlantic Ocean, solidifying her place as a trailblazer in the field of aviation. Had she not taken up the adventure that she had dreamed of, she would not have been known as the first woman aviator in the world. She became the first iconic figure in the field of aviation in the year 1932 when she flew over the Atlantic Ocean solely, all alone. There was no a company in the airplane. She was the lonely, pilot, and she went all throughout Atlantic Ocean, solidifying her place as a trailblazer, as the first woman aviator in the world. Had she not taken up the adventure as her motive of life, as an aim of her life, she should not have been known today in the world as the first aviator, woman aviator. And in the similar manner, the recent success of Subhranshu Mishra, who went into space and created a history in the historic journey of space exploration. His success also makes us, or it underscores the possibility that unless you are ready to take risk, you cannot explore new ideas. Therefore, friends, it is very important that we should live the life of our dream. And to live the life of our dream, we have to come out of our comfort zone. Madam Krishnamurti, who is the chairperson of Emphasis, is known as an iconic woman figure in the world, not because she has established the foundation Infosys was laid down by Madam Krishnamurti. She has exemplified the fact that even the women can have the quality of entrepreneurship, or they can also become one of the corporates of the world, making the world known that they have the capability and talent to come out of their comfort zone. She came out of her comfort zone. She was educated, she was a professor, she should have worked as a professor in the university, but she thought it is not her real dream. She took up the adventure of establishing a small farm with a very small amount of money. And today, Infosys is one of the leading corporate sectors in the world. Had she not come out of her comfort zone, had she not faced the challenges, today Infosys would not have been in the position of employing, you know, crores of the youth all over the world. So, friends, it is not easy to just achieve the iconic results in our life. You have to take up the challenge. You have to take up the challenge to live the life of your dream, and therefore always try to come out of your comfort zone. Take up the challenge. Decide that you have to undergo several barriers, you have to overcome the difficulty and challenges, and ultimately you will be successful. So have the guts to face the challenges, take up the adventure to fulfill the dreams of your life. And that is what I wanted to conclude with. Friends, this is Eddie Singh on the channel Easy English by Eddie Singh.